I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. Today we're going to be having another Umarex with us. This particular one's called a Strike Point. It's a multi-pump pistol. Now everybody that has followed Shoot and Plink knows my love for the Umarex NXG rifle that is a multi-pump. This one, I gave it to some person and they said, boy, I don't like this. It's loose. It's not after you pump it. You put one pump, except you got to cock it first. This cocks it. You pull it back, load your pellet, cock it, and she's ready to go. That is not going to flop now. Take the safety off. Quiet on one pump, but you don't shoot it at one pump. This one is one of those that is 3 to 10 pumps. Don't go above 10 and shoot it at least 3. In fact, what we're going to do today, because of the fact that I don't want you sitting at home waiting, oh man, this guy's taking forever pumping, I'm going to use it on the 3 pumps. So bear with me when I do shoot. We're going to shoot a couple of times like we did with the Umarex tree box. We're going to go with a shoot and see target, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I've got these sights honed in pretty good. There's not a lot of adjustment to them. It's back here and it's kind of odd. This is a blade, as you can see right here. It's just a regular old blade. In the front, I don't know if you can see that front or not. Maybe you can if I do it this way. There is a fiber optic right there, right in the front. That does help. That fiber optic helps a lot. And what we're going to be shooting, and this is a 22 by the way, it's also available in 177, which I like 177s more for plinking and what have you. I don't really have this is the only 22 I have right now, in fact. But what I'm using is a wad cutter, and I found these on clearance. I need some 22s, and I thought, okay, I'm going to buy some. They had them at Midway USA on clearance. I think it was like $275, something like that, a 10, and there's 250 in this. There's the 177s, there's 500 in each one, so I got a few of them. And I have really been impressed with these. They're put out by H&N Sports, and they're called Excite. There they are, if you want to see the can. They're called Excite. So far, I've not found a bad pellet in the 177s or the 22s. And it says plinking. Yeah, they're great for plinking. You know, and at the price, couldn't beat it. They're a very, very nice pellet. And like I said, they're a wad cutter. So we're going to be shooting those, and we're going to see what we can do with it. Then we're going to get the target. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to go out and we're going to do some plinking. So just stay with us. We're going to head over here and do some shooting. Well, here's the target. Not really too bad. I didn't use a used one like I do a lot of times. I used a new one. And I don't think I'm going to repair it. It tore up the center pretty good. This one, though, I know when I fired that. That was one of those things I told you I was going to go as fast as I could. Don't ever take the safety off and put your finger in the trigger like I did. Because I fired it too soon. I wasn't even on the target. It just shot and I happened to hit the target down here, so everything is accurate. You don't even have to aim and still hit within this, right? Well, that's not the right thing to do. Always keep your finger out of that trigger guard and the safety on until you are actually ready to fire. You can see what happens if you don't. And like I said, I was just in too big of a hurry. Don't ever get in a hurry when you're shooting. Now, as far as what we did, yeah, I had a couple of flyers up here, I think. And again, like I said, I wasn't taking my time. I was pumping it up as quickly as I could to 3 pumps and letting it go. But I got some in here, and that's pretty doggone good grouping. So what we're going to do now, this thing ought to work great for plinking, which it has in my experiments with it. And we're going to go shoot at some empty, I want to stress that, empty sea foam cans. And also some of my round cardboard things, and those are used. You'll see they're torn up pretty good. I've shot a lot of them. I got a lot of them, but I just keep using them as long as they hold together. Once they don't, they go into recycling. So let's go over, do some plinking, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more. Okay, I plinked and it hit it. In fact, I took out one cardboard deal there, so I shot the other one twice just for the heck of it. It got knocked out with a seafoam can, and like I said, I've hit those. And what I aim for on these is this red up here, and I suppose I hit that. I don't know. And like I said, this is a 22. It's available in 177. The cardboard one, of course, is. And I can see where I hit on this one. I hit right up above this little black bullseye I got right here because I can see the 22 indentation. At 3 pumps, it will not go through this. Believe it or not, 3 pumps, that 22 won't go through there. It doesn't have enough velocity. This is quite a heavy cardboard, but it's not going through it. So if you go up to higher, like I said, 10 pumps, that's going to really let that thing fly. But here's the thing too. I was talking about cocking, and this is a good time to tell you because I just finished shooting with it. You have to pull this back to cock it. Just like that. You can hear it. Alright, now, and this is what I'm going to come up here and show you. You can see this little pin right in here. Right there. Okay, you put your pellet right on top of that. In fact, I'm going to get a pellet and show. The reason I want to show you this is that you can jam the thing a little bit. Not the pellet, you're not really going to jam it. Yeah, here we go. Now the pellet, you put it right into there to load it. It's kind of awkward actually, trying to do this way because you actually do it this way. You make sure that's back. Put your pellet in like that there. Now, you see the pellet rests right on that little pin that's there. Now, if you push that on up in there, you can get this stuck as you're going up. You can see it. But another way that you can load it is instead of doing it that way, you can take the pellet and stick it in this way and then push it. But sometimes that takes a little bit longer. I've noticed using the pin itself, it'll work a lot better. And now it's ready to pump and shoot. The pellet's up inside of there. It's clear down in the chamber. It's ready to shoot, but you can see this wiggles just a little bit in here, and that's why you can jam it. So you want to be careful when you're loading it. And always have that safety on, especially now because it's loaded. And that's how you cock it. That's how you shoot it. And once that's cocked, that's when you can pump this. I'm not going to do it right now because there is a pellet in the chamber. But as I said, this is the Umarex Strike Point. It's what I call a pick-me-up and shoot. With a pump like that, it's nothing that you're going to go after. Not to me, you're not going to be hunting with it. Because if you do, by the time you get it pumped, what you're going to be shooting at, you're probably spooked off by doing that. This is more of a target shooting gun to me. It's especially good for, like, if I'm wanting to test pellets out, such as these Excite pellets, and compare them against a different type of pellet. Of course, each gun will shoot a pellet a different way, different brands, but it still gives you a general idea of what you're going to do with them. And like I said, it's real good for plinking, as you can see. I was able to pick those targets off no problem at all. And that's probably a lot of what I'll use this for, is my testing and anything of that sort. Or if I just want to go out real quick and do some shooting, just like I do with my Umarex NXG. That's what I do. If I want to go out and just keep my accuracy up, then that's a good idea too. Keep shooting, because if you just shoot and then lay off and that, then the next time you're going to notice that, gee, I'm not hitting the target the same. That's because it's like any sport. You have to practice. And this even helps you practice for your powder burners. I do being shoot and plink. We do a lot of 22 shooting. And with my Henry rifles, I love shooting those with the open sights. My Browning, without a doubt, my Browning 1911 22, I just love that gun. And that is definitely open sights, and they're fiber optic, great sights, but we're not doing a review on that right now. You can watch that review on another one as to what I did with it. And like I said, this keeps you in practice with that. We were shooting too, and I better bring that up. We were shooting around 7 yards. This is a very, very good gun at 7 yards, which is normal for a pistol like this. And it's shooting, well, it varies. I can't really say that it shoots at a certain velocity because it varies by your pumps. The more pumps you put to it, the more you'll get. With 22, you're going to get less than if you get the 177 model of this, because as I said, this is available in both 177 and 22. Now, for the rating on it. The way it is for plinking or what have you, I give it a 5 for plinking. The only drawback is if you're not watching what you're doing, and right now it's in there good, you can, but you don't need to shoot that fast. That's if you're shooting videos, you need to shoot a little bit faster. So like I said, yeah, I'll give this a 5, maybe 4.5. How about that? Like I said, I was impressed. I was told, especially, I'm getting a little bit better than what a person told me. They said, you're not going to like it because it's going to be way off the mark. Well, between the regular target that we shot at, the shoot and see, and the plinking, I'd say that it was on pretty doggone good. So I'll give it a 4.5 to make everybody happy. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.